So let me tell you guys a story of how in 2018, God asked me to tell him the names of all the countries I wanted to visit, then blew my mind 7 years later. So here's the backstory. In 2018, my family and I wanted to travel overseas for our summer vacation. However, my visa application to the relevant embassy was unsuccessful that year, and my parents had to go without me. I was very sad and disappointed, especially because I was longing to see family members who I hadn't seen in years, and I truly missed them. So, I did the best thing I knew then, and I cried out to God. I told him how I was hurting, I was so disappointed, and I would love the opportunity to visit my family one day. In that very moment, I heard the Holy Spirit ask, "Where do you want to go? Tell me all the places." So, of course, I took him up on the offer, and I started to list the places. I said Switzerland, England, the Bahamas, America, and I thought that was it. But then suddenly, the Lord said to me, "Okay, but I'm going to take you to China." So I said, "China? I don't know anything about China." But okay, Lord. And so I treasured it up in my heart. I said nothing about it to anyone, and I went on with my life. Later that same year, I heard about an interesting Chinese program from my university lecturer, and I simply said, I'd like to go on that program. And I left it there. 5 years later, God led me to a job opportunity, and before I got the offer, He showed me that He would use this job to take me to China. I didn't know how, I didn't see how, neither did I know when, but I believe, and I took the job by faith. About a year or two of being in this job, I unfortunately found out one day that the Chinese program had been inactive for a few years, and it seemed unlikely that it would resume. So I gave up my desire for it and kept focused on my walk with the Lord and my career. While at work one day, I felt the Holy Spirit prompt me to resubmit the visa application that wasn't successful 7 years prior. But I hesitated, of course, because I was so afraid of being disappointed again. Thankfully, the Holy Spirit kept tugging at me with confirmation after confirmation, and would you believe I wrestled with Him for 5 months? It took me 5 months until I finally surrendered my will and applied. Fortunately for me, this time around, God worked in my favor and my application was successful. But He didn't stop there. Would you believe that just a couple of weeks after this, I got the news that the Chinese program had reopened and I was granted an opportunity to attend. And it was this very visa that I needed to attend it. Now,